Hey, welcome back to Game Gamers of Gaming. I'm Brainalog alongside Digitom, and we're playing Ori and the Blind Forest.
And I do... sorry, I was humming the soundtrack to myself. It's just so infectious. As I try to avoid these pustules.
Now, it looks like you've opened the forest eyes a little bit.
Yes, I have.
Unlocking the map.
I have figured out some things. Now that was connected to the ley lines. Now, if I could only find that spirit well that I spent a little time looking for last time, that would help out dramatically.
Now, did that map stone show you the entire map?
No, it only goes section by section to where it's found. So
you're underneath the trees
quadrant. Yeah. So literally, yeah, like I said, this is the full size of the map. And you'll be able to push in on the different locations as they become available as you visit them.
Yeah.
So I'm in the Glades right now. I'm moving my way up to the Grove.
Well, this looks large.
Well, really, yeah. Like I said, it's one of those things where, you know, not to plug games or anything, even though I am a fan of this game, you really get a lot of game for $20.
Yeah.
You really do. It's a full thought-out game. There's a full story. Granted, it is one of those games that feels a lot like they pulled a lot from your favorites, but... Don't die, Tom.
Yeah, I was going to say, if I recall, this was the place
the first place I died.
Yeah. Nice.
Ah, sucker. Got it. Unfortunately, I have not yet unlocked the ability where a save gives me health.
Oh, is that
that's a thing later on, and it'll give you, you know, exponentially more health the more you invest in it. So I think this time the reason I got so messed up was because I spent so much time trying to hit that.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm glad you only gave it one shot this time. There you go. Very nice.
But I really, as much as I am happy with how I'm doing, I really feel like, yeah, at a certain point... Oh, and this is another irritating thing. The energy gate doors. I have to have enough energy cells handy.
Right.
Which I cannot just, you know, put the 2 I have in there, then leave.
Right.
Which is nice, though, because it doesn't dock you for trying to do that without the proper amount of energy stones.
And you can't save up. You can't put 2 in, leave, and come back.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I have to make sure next time when I do come back around, there is 4. So the cool thing is on this, I'll save here, just to be smart, is that at the very end of this part of the ability tree, there's actually a sense that allows me to get into hidden areas. So this is one of those hidden areas.
Okay.
So at a certain point, I'll be able to activate a skill, and I'll be able just to drop right down here.
Oh, gotcha.
And be able to get out at the same time.
So even if there is an opening there, you can't do it now?
Yeah, I can't physically go through it until I have that power up. So kind of helps involve in the pacing of the game.
Yeah.
Because from what I've read, it definitely helps to have literally everything you can have before you go into the final boss encounter.
It kind of forces you to come back.
Oh yeah, no, there's a lot of backtracking, which thankfully those spirit gates, as well as several other things that you use for your power-ups. Oh, jerk.
It's really neat to put that ledge right there.
There we go. I remember last time though, you're like, oh, I don't know, man.
No, I don't know if you can do that.
This looks sketchy, man.
This also looks sketchy.
As they always just put it right out of your reach.
Yeah.
But thankfully, only 1 life cell hit on that. No instant
death spikes there. There are, however, some. Isn't there some instant
death? Oh yeah,
no.
I mean, but there's certain areas where you're just screwed. Like
Yeah.
you can't go any further back or any further forward. Which now I do need to go down.
I was gonna
get
say,
my
yeah,
next keystone fragment.
You got 4 of those right now?
Oh yeah.
Probably how many you need for the next game.
Yeah. Which they escalate rather quickly. Which I guess they all for the symmetry of the 2 and the 4.
What's the largest gate that you can remember?
The largest gate that I went through 6.
6.
And that was like a heavy duty near boss level gate to open up. Which certain gates have to require to kill an enemy, a certain tough enemy, like not necessarily a mini boss even. Oh, and we made it.
Oh, we're at the tree?
First time I read this was late at night. I'm like, sober, they found me, dormant and still. And I'm like, yeah, they got drunk off that tree juice. Yeah, and we told Ori the tale of her misguided will. That just sounds like, I always thought as soon as I heard that, like, that's such a dick way of describing it. It's not like she meant to do that.
Yeah.
She got held captive by her friend father.
I've been there, man. hate it when my friends
Or
hold me
it's spirit
captive.
tree. Use the last strength to save you. Now come hear our story. It was the night of the lit ceremony when our light was hated.
Okay. Yeah, is Naru a villain in the long run when we look at it?
Yeah,
Like, he kind of kept the forest.
He's a misguided villain in a way. Called Ori, but my child never came.
Oh, that jerk.
Which is just like, your mom turned on the lights to tell you to come home.
Yeah, you're
so those
playing-
are all your brothers and sisters.
You're playing a real jerk.
Of different varieties and different strengths, all hanging loose.
So the tree was pretty cool.
So
with,
the tree had a heart, which was the heart of the full forest that I figured out. But then this wise evil owl just swooped in. Was all like, "I hate your light, man. It messes with my night vision."
So the tree
So I'm
slept
gonna
with all
calm
these
down.
different kinds of animals to have all these
No,
tree children?
the tree children come directly from the tree.
Oh.
They're like Ori, where they were a part of it, but they all separated, to go and spread the good news of the forest, much like the Jehovah's Witnesses.
Oh, yeah.
But they
That's
always
what
have to
this is.
return back to the tree. It's all like, I gotta take your heart.
It's just the
So it
Jehovah's
flies
Witness
off.
story. That's
And
John Smith.
eventually, yeah, it's John Smith, surrounded by beautiful white light. But then it's just like, oops, did I do that?
No. I like that he doesn't just like hide it away. Like
Yeah.
he literally breaks it.
Yeah.
Wait, but you've got
Days.
Scene with you. That's your buddy.
Yeah, but unfortunately, I have to open the pathways and heal the forest before
Ah.
I can return Scene.
Gotcha. So he's not at full strength.
Yeah. So I gotta go, and again, like you said, this was very Zelda.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Where
You
we
got
have to
forest, water, and
go-
fire.
Yeah, we have to go to the water, high atop the Ginso tree,
Yeah.
which I hate. And then I'm sure I'll hate the elements of wind and the Forlorn Ruins. And even more, I'll probably doubly hate the elements of warmth and, and the Fire Mountain.
Fire Mountain, yeah.
The fires of Mountain Dew.
There's nothing like that in Zelda.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Yeah. There's a whole race of people.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, there's a whole Goron
Yeah,
people that live in a volcano.
Who enjoy slapping their stomachs.
Yeah. And dancing.
Now we gotta go do the spider coves, which always sounds terrifying. But thankfully, it's all like, hey, go here.
All right. Well, hey, next time on Game Gamers of Gaming, we'll check out this Spider Cove. Is that what you called
The
it?
spider cove on their way to the water tree.
Yeah. Well, that sounds really pleasant. All right. We'll see you next time on Gamers of Gaming.
It was pleasant.
Please like, comment, subscribe, and come back for more. Thanks, guys.
As always, save often.
Saved off.